Alright, tonight's beer review, we're trying something a little bit different. I had a whole sampler pack of Left Hand Brewing. Rather than doing the research on the beer and being able to provide a clone recipe, which I won't, if you really want one, let me know. Leave it in the comments below, and I'll try to get you one specifically. But I tasted 4 Left Hand Brewing beers, Stranger, 400-pound Monkey, Milk Stout, and Polestar Pilsner. Just did a real quick initial taste on them. I'd only had 1, maybe 2 of these beers before. So I just did like an initial taste, let you know what I thought of them. Didn't get real in depth, did no research on the beers ahead of time. Try it out. Let me know if you like this format better, or if you would prefer to have clone recipes and all the research done on a beer. I'm okay with it either way. I'm here to please. So let me know and enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you. Alright, tonight's beer review is going to be on Left Hand Brewing's Polestar Pilsner. Once again, this will be my first taste of this beer. Never had it before. I like Pilsners as long as they're good. Noble Pils is probably my favorite beer that's commercially available. Other Pilsners, Bud Light, not so crazy about. But I do like a good Pilsner. It's a light lager, you know, usually brewed with a noble hop. Left Hand Brewing's in Colorado. Anyway, let's find out if this Pilsner's any good. Very light color. Oh my God, you'd almost think this was a light beer. It's super light. Nice carbonation. Nice little bit of head form in there. I poured it pretty gentle. Seems to be hanging around though, not dissipating too terribly quickly. Not a whole lot of carbonation going on in the glass. There was earlier, but seems to have dissipated. Just very light little bit there. Perfectly clear, as it should be for a lager. There's a nice malt aroma there. It's not a caramel, it's just a malt aroma. Nothing fancy. It smells like a good Pilsner. Not a whole lot going on with hops, just malt. That's my asshole clock, by the way. It's nice and bitter. It, not a whole lot of hop flavor going on. There's a good malt flavor. There is and a bitterness that blends wonderfully with the malt flavor. It's actually a pretty tasty beer. Probably a good example of a craft Pilsner. You know, this isn't going to be the Pilsner you normally think of when you think Pilsner. As Noble Pils isn't either. Noble Pils is hopped all get out. This isn't. It's just bitter and malt. Pretty simple beer. Nice and clean finish. Little dry. Not real bad. Good balance between the hops and the malt, though. Probably a really good example of a Pilsner. Left-handed Polestar Pils. Alright, what we have here is Left Hand Brewing's Stranger. It's an American Pale Ale. I have had this beer before. I really do like this beer. But we're going to take the time and review it and really give it a good analyze and see how it is. I'll crack it open here and grab a glass. It's a very nice golden color. Nice and clear, nicely carbonated, nice little bit of head there. Let's see how it is. There's a lot of malt smell there, a little hint of caramel and a little hint of hop. Nothing really extreme, more malt, but just a hint of everything else. You can even almost smell a little bit of alcohol in it. Not that it's a really strong beer, but you can almost pick up on it. Wonderful taste, nice and bitter. Good sweetness left to it. It's a little not very smooth on the mouthfeel. It's a little rough, but all in all, it's a pretty decent beer. It's a nice drinkable beer. Nothing wrong with it by any stretch of the imagination. Um, nice American Pale Ale. That's what I got to say about it. Cheers. Tonight's beer review is going to be on Left Hand Brewing's 400-pound monkey with my 400-pound dog in the background, making all kind of rackets, so they should go together well. I have never ever had this beer before. They say it's a British style India Pale Ale, so should be loaded with hops, should be good and strong, should have a nice color to it, a little rich caramel flavor. But anyway, let's open it up and find out, see if it's good. Well, it's lightly carbonated. Got a whole lot of head form in there. Really nice golden color to it. Kind of just a hair fuzzy and cloudy. Not real bad, but it's not crystal clear, that's for sure. A lot of caramel note, not a whole lot of hop note, which is surprising for an IPA. Yeah, all I'm getting is caramel, and very slight at that. It's really surprisingly non-scented, so for an India Pale Ale. See if it's any good. Wow, it's got a lot of flavor. A lot of bittering. Really nice amount of bittering, actually. There's not a lot of flavor or aroma hops going on here. It's all bittering. That's pretty good, actually. It finishes really. You get a bitterness and then it's clean. It's gone. Not a lot of the malt flavor going on there. I don't pick up a whole lot of that caramel note I smelled. It's really just kind of bitter. It's not bad though. I mean, don't take that as wrong, as being bitter is a bad thing. It's beer. It's supposed to be bitter. There's just not a lot else going on there. It's actually kind of boring. It's bitter and it's beer, and it's not bad. It's kind of thirst quenching, kind of refreshing. All in all, though, kind of boring for an IPA would be what I would say. I wouldn't say it's in my top 20 IPAs. It's probably down towards the bottom. I don't know that I would have called it an IPA, to be honest with you, other than it's bitter. Rather disappointing, actually. All right, Left Hand Brewing's Milk Stout. We'll take a taste of it here shortly. I can't remember if I've ever had this beer or not. It may be the first time I've tasted it. It may not be. Maybe I'll remember when I taste it. It should be noted, though, this beer also comes in a version called Milk Stout Nitro, which is bottled with nitrogen gas instead of carbon dioxide. And I have heard absolutely wonderful things about it. I've heard it's much better than this one. I don't know that for sure. I haven't had that yet. I'm going to get around to it one of these days. But anyway, let's take a taste of this, see how it is. A milk stout is usually a beer that's brewed with lactose, which is a non-fermentable sugar, which should make it a little bit sweeter. It pours with a really nice head, nice dark color as you would expect for a stout. This is the last of the beers in their sampler pack, by the way. I don't know if it's insulting to put it in a Sam Adams glass or not, but I love this glass. So anyway, you can definitely smell the roasted barley and chocolate malt that's in this beer. It smells like a stout. They got that real dark roasted scent to them. I'm not smelling any hops whatsoever, just the roasted barley. See if it's any good. There is a lot of chocolate flavor in that beer. Not that there's chocolate in the beer. I really doubt that there is. There may be, but that's the flavor you get from the chocolate malt. Um, it's actually really good, and I could see how with the finer bubbles of the nitrogen, how it would be actually better. There, the difference is if you've ever had a Guinness draught and like a Guinness regular before they started making it all draught, where it's bottled on nitrogen. This is actually a really good beer. I like it a lot. It does have a little sweetness to it, but really the flavor profile is the chocolate barley they put in it. It's outstanding for a stout. If you like dark beers, you might want to go pick one of these up.